There is an engine of chaos that lies dormant your entire life. A legal parasite waiting to inherit everything you have ever built. The financial predator we expose today is not a fee or a tax. It is the state's default machine, and it is already designated to seize control of your life's work the moment you are gone. This is our 24th investigation. We have built a comprehensive case file on the systemic siphoning of your future. From the life insurance trap in episode 23 to the health insurance ambush in episode 22, the evidence is overwhelming. But the system we are placing under forensic analysis today is the final insult. It waits for you to build your financial fortress, and then it simply takes the keys, by default. The subjects are Alex and Ben. Identical financial profiles. Both have built their compounding engines from episode 1. Both have diversified through stocks in episode 10 and real estate in episode 12. They have fortified their defenses with emergency funds from episode 6. But a single, fatal divergence in their operating procedure remains. Alex believes his verbal promises are a contract. He views formal estate planning as an unnecessary expense system for the elite, not for him. He has fallen victim to the illusion of control, a bias we dissected in episode 15. Ben assumes that upon his death, all intentions become legally void. He has built a contingency protocol. Alex believes his word is his bond. Ben believes only a legal instrument is a bond. The trigger event is a statistical inevitability, a heart attack. Alex dies unexpectedly. The system activates. Not the one Alex designed with his words, but the one the state designed for his inaction. The first phase is a total asset freeze. His wife, in the depths of her grief, goes to the bank. She cannot access their joint savings account. The stocks he owned are locked. The real estate he planned to pass down is now in legal limbo. A stranger, a court-appointed functionary, is now in control of everything Alex ever worked for. His family is now forced to watch as this stranger begins a slow, public, and brutally expensive disassembly of their life. Every financial decision is subject to a judge's approval. The life insurance payout we analyzed in episode 23, which should have been their lifeline, is instead paid to his estate, a legal entity now controlled by the court. It is inaccessible. Creditors Alex never knew he had come forward, making claims. His children's inheritance is consumed by legal fees and administrative costs, the cold, inefficient grinding of a bureaucratic machine. The fortress he built is being auctioned off, piece by piece, in public. Contrast this with Ben's reality. He faces the same inevitability, the same heart attack, but a different system activates. The one Ben designed. There is no asset freeze. Within days, his wife assumes control. His investment portfolio is transferred seamlessly. The title to his house passes privately and instantly. The life insurance policy bypasses the court system entirely. His family has the resources to grieve and rebuild, precisely as he intended. Alex's legacy was chaos. Ben's legacy was order. What was the architectural secret Ben understood? He knew that your life's work is a sovereign entity. And if you fail to name a successor, the state will appoint one. And that successor's primary duty is not to your family. It is to the process. It is time to name the components of this machine. The state's default machine for the deceased is called intestacy. The slow, public, and expensive court process it triggers is called probate. It is the system's primary wealth extraction tool for the unprepared. Its function is to liquidate your life according to a generic formula, not a personal wish. The contingency protocol Ben created is an estate plan. It is the ultimate act of financial control. It is not a single document, but a suite of legal instruments designed to override the state's default machine. The foundational document is the last will and testament. This is your direct instruction manual to the probate court. It is the minimum defense, telling the court who you want to be in charge and where you want your assets to go. A more advanced instrument is the revocable living trust. This is the ultimate bypass tool. By titling your major assets, like your house from episode 12 or your brokerage accounts, in the name of the trust, they are no longer subject to probate. A trust is a private contract that ensures a swift, seamless, and private transfer of your assets, keeping the state's machine from ever activating. This knowledge is your empowerment. You are no longer a subject of the state's machine. You are the architect of your own legacy. The architecture of this protection is your final mandate. First, conduct a full asset inventory. You cannot direct what you have not documented. This includes digital assets and passwords. Second, draft your succession orders. Designate your executor, the person who will carry out your will's instructions. If you use a trust, name your successor trustee. Third, formalize the plan. A verbal promise is a ghost. A legally executed document is a fortress. This is not a do-it-yourself operation. It is a surgical procedure that requires a qualified professional. Fourth, review and update. A plan built at 30 may not serve you at 50. It is a living system that must be maintained. You have spent a lifetime building your financial life. The final, critical act is to build the system that protects it after you are gone. To fail to do so is to make a final, catastrophic bet against your own family. A bet the house always wins. The construction of this final layer of the fortress is the ultimate expression of financial sovereignty. It is an act of order against chaos. And that is a structure whose blueprints we must share, to ensure no legacy is left to the mercy of the machine. Our mission is to tackle the financial questions you are actually asking. Let us know in the comments what practical challenges you are facing, and your idea could shape a future episode. Subscribe and join the conversation.